these preseason practices have got to be a little bit different than Hawaii, huh?
Oh yeah, way different. We practicing indoor out here, so it's been way colder than what I haven't had to play football in the cold in a little while, so it's a big difference.
Are you acclimated to life in Lynchburg yet? You still getting used to life here? What do you think of it?
It was an easy switch and change. I had a lot of help and people behind me to help me come in here and just get situated real quick. So all that, I kind of the team is a very cool team. The coaches are very loving and all that. So it was a very switch and easy switch from Hawaii to Lynchburg. I'd say the biggest difference was like the weather and stuff. Going back to it, in Hawaii, I could wake up and not have to look at the weather report. Now you gotta look at what the weather says, or it's gonna be a bad day.
Hey, Dade, I wanted to ask you about that running back room coming in with TJ and Shadro and Malik. How have you been able to fit in with those guys?
um, Honestly, when we come in, we started with spring practice and just working out and stuff like that. So that's how we kind of created our bond and stuff. And I actually knew T.J. Green from I went to his high school, or he graduated, then I went there my senior year. So and our kind of family has ties, so I kind of knew him going into it. But then with Coach Johnson, and then it's just an easy switch. They just like the guys to where outside of football, I can go say hi to them, what's up with them, to where when it came down onto the field, it's just all encouraging. We just want the best and just for everybody to ball out, just the whole group in general, just the whole running back group to be the best group out there every day.
How much does it help to have the competition from those guys in the backfield with you, like you guys competing for this playing time?
I believe it's good in every aspect. I truly believe iron sharpens iron to where like you see the next dude break a run, now you want to go break a run now. You see the next dude make a play, you want to make a play. You feel me? It just gets you happy. I see Dro or Malik, Troy, TJ make a play. I'm smiling like, oh. Hold on, coach. Let me get in there. Let me get active a little bit. So it's just good to see. It just football. It's just a fun game to play, and just seeing somebody. It's like watching YouTube, seeing everybody else watching highlights and stuff. You just visualize yourself. So that's kind of how I see it. We want the best for each other, and just want to see each other do good, and it kind of like plays off of that.
And for you personally, what do you think you add to the backfield for Liberty?
Um, just a guy that likes to smile, laugh, and just have fun. Who loves the game of football. I just feel like I'm a player that loves to run hard, just running hard every play. I'm gonna give it my all. Whatever you need me to do, run, kick, block, hit them, tackle them. That's just what I try to do. I just want to do everything at my best of my ability, and just pray to God it work out, and it will work out if I do my best.
Awesome.
Coach said the other day that you have the ability to be an every down back. He did mention though he just hasn't seen you like I guess more in the passing game, but he mentioned your wheel route for a touchdown.
Mm.
So I guess have you had to do much of that, in the receiving game, from that standpoint before, or is it something you feel comfortable with?
I feel comfortable catching the ball great big time. Back in high school, 7-on-7 was big, and then when I ended up going to Hawaii, we didn't really have slots like that to where the running backs were playing the slot position to where we had to know every slot route and running back route to where coach you're going to get thrown in there and you're going to have a little option route to where and I just feel like to be the best player nowadays in this day and age you got to be able to do everything. So whatever Coach Freeze say do, throw the ball, I'm gonna catch it, and if I don't, I'm gonna get it next time. So it's always one of those things where if he needs me to do it and I'm lacking now, I'm gonna improve so I can do it and get the job done.
Day Day, I wanted to ask you about TJ Green. You mentioned you guys played at the same high school, but did you guys get a chance to meet each other prior to your time at Liberty, or how has that relationship developed over the past couple of years or so?
So by the time I got to Chandler was my senior year in 2020. He was already up at Utah, so when I got there, he was a big name, one of the best backs to come through Chandler, and Chandler is a big time school. So when we went out there, so like I already knew of him in that point, and then happens to be like crazy. The world's a small place. His parents used to babysit his mom used to babysit my little brother. So I didn't know that at first. So then I knew that. So I met his mom before I actually met TJ personally. And then so from then on, just being like the culture at Chandler was just everybody close and tight knit to where like I social media and stuff like that. But like throughout my little transport portal and stuff, I talked to him during that, and then I happened to let him know, like, yeah, I'm finna go on a visit. He was like, I'm already knowing you, I'm your host, and I was like, oh, it's good. So it's gonna be a good one. So it was good just to have him there and just for him to let me know the real about it, and everything he told me is the truth about Liberty. So he didn't lie to me, and that's just TJ, my dog, for real.
So who's the best running back to come out of Chandler High School?
Oh, you know I'm gonna say me immediately. Yeah, I don't know, but it's just cause it's me. But you feel me? But like in all due respect, there's a lot of them. You feel me? You got DeCarlos Brooks. He went to Cal. You got Drake Anderson. He went to Northwestern. T.J. Green, Utah. Me. You got Jaheim. It's just a lot, and you can go down the list where how many people just went D1. But it's just something about like just me personally where I'm always say I'm the best, and it's just gonna take a lot for me to not to give that title up.
Day Day, how much did you get to watch the offense before you came out here and kind of get a feel for what Coach Freeze likes to do, and how much time did you have to make a decision in that process of transferring?
So before I entered the portal, I didn't really know too much about Liberty. I know TJ ended up transferring here, and then I done seen a few clips of Malik Willis's highlights on Instagram. And then when it really came down to it, I entered the portal and all that. And then I was only in the portal for like a week or two. So like when it came down to it, Coach Johnson, he hit me up on Twitter, and then was just set it off from there and just started chopping it up, talking it, and then it was just very comfortable, like just so quickly, and it kind of snapped back to that, and I was just like just confused, and then when he told me it was the RPO system is like, and I looked it up on YouTube like Liberty offense highlights, and I seen it, and I was like, we kind of run the similar thing like that, so where I was like, I kind of know a little bit about the RPO system. We ran that at Hawaii. We had a dual threat quarterback as well. So it was kind of thing I kind of feel comfortable going into it because it's something I've seen before. And I've been in through it like high school, college, and to now I'm in kind of the similar same offense I've been in.
So do you hear Coach Johnson's voice in your sleep now, just like screaming and yelling? Is that something that's just like imprinted in your mind
Oh
yet,
yeah,
or
it's getting
you
there.
still
It's
need a
getting
couple
there.
more
It's
for that?
getting there. He's really a character. He's always making me laugh. I like how he brings the energy every day. It's really like meetings everywhere you see him is gonna bring the energy, and it's not just with
Right.
us. It's with everybody. So that's what you gotta love about Coach Johnson. But yeah, he's my guy for sure. It's always laughs and just fun times when we're at practice and in meetings.
Man, I wish I had like a fourth of his energy to get me through.
Man, it's unmatched.